Hello, it's me. I am here with my shiny new model. Oh, next to really loud cows. Sup, loud cows. I mean, the whole model's not new. It's just shiny. I've been playing around with light settings and things on the shine that makes it look like I have robot skin. But mostly what I've been working on today is trying to get my motion capture fixed, my app, because it was losing connection and it was like freezing a lot the last couple times I've tried to use it. It's been really frustrating. I think I have fixed it. So I'm going to stream a little bit. Oh yeah, I got this. Doing just vibey Sunday things. And we'll see if I lose connection and if I freeze up at all. So that's what we're doing. We're on it's not supposed to be a stream world, but I stream what I'm playing a lot, and this is what I'm playing. It's supposed to just be my personal world because I cheated to get it. I streamed it initially as a hardcore world, and then I died. And I said, okay, but I want to build on that world because I liked the seed. So I transformed it into a build world by cheating. And I changed the file to make it a survival world instead of a hardcore world. So it is not hardcore. I found the seed by playing hardcore, and now I am building on it because I liked the seed. And no one can stop me because I do what I want. Since I last streamed, more buildings have popped up. A couple more farms. I'm experimenting. I saw a YouTuber say if you're like AFKing, this is actually the fastest way to age a brick of copper, because they age the one next to them, like they contribute to aging. But so far I am not impressed. Like, it's just hanging out while I build. I'm not like properly AFKing or anything. But I actually wonder if I took a few. What if I spaced out this top row to get them to change color? I wonder if we could like seed the color change a little bit. We're experimenting, so I can't remember how. It's like 4 or something. We're just slapping things down. It's fine. Okay, go to town, my little dudes. Hopefully that music isn't too loud. Let's see. I'm at 64. Okay. I'm keeping 64 saplings of each type in that chest. And the rest are getting turned into bone meal. Okay, I'm good of this track. Next track. Thank you. So far, so good on the motion capture. But anyway, Poe was messing around with shaders and stuff in Unity. And since his model doesn't really have a physical form, he needed one that did to do this like light effect. So I got a free update, which I enjoy. This is my first ender chest. I just got this yesterday because I had a single ender pearl. Let's see what else has happened. So let's see. I don't seem to be disconnected. I'm very pleased. So I have started, you can see over there too, to like revamp I think I showed the walls before, but I put up like I don't know what this is, a cove. Around the cove I've put up the seawall. It's not a seawall, those are out. What is this? The docks. I can't think of the word that I'm trying to find, but I put that up all the way around, and I kind of shaped a little bit so this opening's a little smaller, just and slightly more even. And then I'm gonna put some weathering effects on it. So you can kind of see there, that entrance that was down there to the caves and stuff. I've made it look like a break in the wall that then someone has come in after the fact and like built a little rickety set of steps to. That's very similar. Like I kind of want it to look like this has been like an abandoned and sort of like beaten down city or dock area, and then these folks have come in, found it, and like built into it with things at a smaller scale than maybe it was originally intended for. Like the boats are smaller, so they've built like a dock further down and like pulled it up, and like where before maybe this isn't what this looked like at all or how it was used, right? Like maybe it was like a castle's private dock and a big old yacht would come in and they'd load up and go back out, and now just a bunch of people have sort of found it, run down, and started building a little like shanty town on top of it, but like a permanent one. This is not wood stuff, but just sort of like cobbled together, you know. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. So this is the library. I've updated it with some details. So I've labeled where the enchanted books are, like boots, helmets, bows, general. This will be like unbreaking and mending. Then I've got like general armor, which will be the protection stuff. This one is general tools. So that would be like fortune, which no, you're not supposed to be in here. Go back outside. Go back outside. Outside with you. Oh. The bees like to come in buildings. And then I think, yeah, so swords has its own. I think actually you can put sharpness on an axe if you have a book, but whatever. And then I'm keeping all of the just regular unenchanted books in the new bookshelves, chiseled bookshelves, because you can't, it's too hard to, it only stores 6. So if I have mending and break it, that's only 3 of each in one of these. And then I can't tell what the book is without pulling it out. So it's easier just to have all of the enchanted books in these to like give it character and store them in a fun way, but it doesn't matter which one I grab because they're all unenchanted, you know. And I've got this hanging, so I think that looks nice. I've got some extra storage. Oh, I think I did that because I was out of chiseled book spots, so it goes up here. And then just like paintings and ladders and stuff. Once this is kind of together, I'm gonna change this up with some more. Look how fast. Some copper like lightning rods maybe and stuff. It'll get struck by lightning, so I don't know if that'll light it on fire or not, but I think that'll look nicer. Or maybe I could blend it with the acacia fences because they're more orange. It's too much wood at the top there. I need to do something with it. But yeah, I'm trying to add detail to the interiors of the stuff I've already made, and then, oops. So like this now is got some stuff going on. I'm just trying to make things nicer. This is gonna be bigger. Or no, is that the height? Maybe that's the height. I gotta figure out how to finish this thing off, because this is purely this. I'm leaving the, I might put some iron bars or something. I don't know. It would fill up the spot. I don't want to put windows here because if I leave the windows out, I can grab buckets from here, refill from here, and then pop them in. Like, I don't want to have to go around. This is ease of access. But yeah, you can see I'm using like different block pallets. Now, this one I've got to figure out what to make the exterior look like. I haven't decided yet. I might wait until the new tough blocks come out. So that would be nice, because I want to, the front of this building needs to be further out, I think. I meant to have these on like varied like levels this way. So like this one further, that one back more. And like I only managed to do it by like one block. Barely. Like they're very uniform, and that's not how I intended them to be. And I think I might add a wooden level on this one just to change things up. But this is a moss farm. Look at this. Look at this. So this I'm keeping so that I can refill under here. Is this the dispenser? Yeah, I can refill this. This I can use to dump more like extra stuff in. Ooh. So I can get more bone meal because it goes into that chest. And yeah, so then I flip this on. And it's great. I got this, oh no, Chapman, I think, is the YouTuber's name. It's really straightforward and easy. I think I built it with the troubleshooting I had to do in like an hour maybe. And I was pretty slow, so. But it'll just keep going until you turn it off. And as it breaks these blocks, they get picked up by hoppers. So like the last one, when you stop it, like it doesn't break. So you might have a couple still sitting on top because it won't suck things through the full blocks, but it's not a big deal. And you can see we got stuff happening. So that's great. And then yesterday I built this, which is I don't know if I like the way it looks. Like I might mess with the outside more. But it's supposed to be like a pseudo water tower situation, right? You can see there's glass there. I'm like hiding it behind the trees so that it's a creeper farm. So the creepers don't blow me up when I'm up there. It's not super efficient because it's not an optimal shape, obviously. And it's only like 1 3/4 levels. So like ooh, something is splashing. And occasionally I'll get a zombie or a creeper, or sorry, a zombie or a skeleton. And I don't know where they're spawning in there. I cannot figure it out. Unless they can spawn on the blocks with signs. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I've got sorry, I need to twist my body a little bit. There we go. Because I've got the trapdoors. Here, let's cheat. Yeah. So first off, it's just like a pathfinding doodad, right? Like they just have to pathfind their way out, and that's fine. Like they'll get swept down here, and then they have to walk off, and so not hyper efficient. But the main goal of the farm, like I tend to do very homesteady farms, meaning they're small, not that efficient, but because I stay around the area, like building, like my method of building is typically modular. So I'll build in one area for a long time, finishing project by project, right? And so since I'm in the area and sort of close, a lot of the farms stay like loaded a lot. And so then that's enough stuff for me. Like, so I built this up pretty early. I don't even really have a specific need for gunpowder yet. I want to push him off so bad. Come on, bro. But you can see like it's small. It's just a little dude. But this is where I don't know. It's like, okay, nobody can spawn there. I found the other day, like one of these trapdoors, just one I think it was this one, or maybe this one. this one. In the corner wasn't there, so there was like one spot where a too tall person could end up there. And I fixed it, and I thought that would solve the zombie spawning issue, but I'm still getting them occasionally, and I don't know why. Where are they spawn? Unless they can spawn on these blocks. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. Yeah, but so they're down there, and it's at a decent height that if I'm down here, or I just set up this area under here. This was actually a hole in the ground. It was just like one of those, you can see the grass still back there. One of those like crevices or cracks. And I made it look, but like, this is from me working on it yesterday for a couple hours. And like, if I'm here, I at least one level, see, there he goes. At least one level is loaded enough that they will fall. So as long as I'm around this, we're still getting, so there's like a stack and change of gunpowder. So yeah, I'm not mad. You can see I've got a resource pack to give me some different paintings just to like change things up. But I think it looks nice in here. So yeah, little water tower creeper farm. I did not look at a reference or anything. I think it would look nice if I put some like, again, iron bars and like copper piping and stuff on that maybe. Or maybe put a lightning rod on that bad boy. That might be good. So we did that. I need to figure out a better solution for light because I don't want to just stick a bunch of torches on it. But those slabs there are spawnable spots, so I gotta deal with that. But I went through, you can see I went through and kind of like labeled out where all the farms and buildings are gonna go. So we got like basalt stone generator, we've got the moss guy. We're gonna have a superior mushroom farm to this. I realized I don't have a, oop. Am I trapped now? I'm trapped now. I don't have any of the red mushrooms, so I need to get more of that. But somehow I'm gonna do a better farm here. Like this will get covered up and I'll do a better mushroom farm. That's there. This is the lava. I need to do dripstone somewhere. I think I labeled it. Is this where I said dripstone? Stone cutter. So this is gonna be where the villagers with the stone cutter is going to be. I'm kind of grouping them by, yeah, mud, clay, and terracotta. I'm kind of grouping them by theme, basically. So this is kind of where all the blocks happen. Over there is where like food and agriculture happens. Not food, I guess, agriculture. So like plants, which is why the moss farm is between the plants and the blocks. Then we've got the iron farm, which is going to be a gatehouse. Because it looks like a mini tower, the one I know how to build. And there'll be a road going up this way. I don't remember putting that down. Because there's a crack down here into the mine. So I figured we can do like a quarry situation. Yeah, so there'll be like a road that comes this way. And it'll go past the gatehouse, iron farm. I might move it back to like here. Yeah, it might move it to there or something. So that'll be like a little gate up into that area. Oh, that got moved, obviously. Over there. It just didn't feel right here. And I thought I might want more space for the sniffers. To have like animal pastures over here, right? I'm torn on the sniffers because they're such a big animal. I want them over here. But the farm that they give you is plants. So it should kind of be over there. Am I looking at... Did I just see... Did I just see a pillager? Sir? Hello? You're trespassing? This is private property? Am I crazy? I thought I saw... Hello? I did! This is private property. You need to leave. There are so many of you. Get out of here. You're not welcome. Where were they going? Ah, the other sad thing is I had 2 zombie villagers that I healed and was keeping here. One of them had a mending and they're gone. I don't know what happened to them. They should not have been able to get out. So I'm worrying. I think what happened was maybe I didn't sleep one night and like a zombie got them like through a corner or something. Although one of them I traded with, so if a zombie had got them, he would be just zombified again. He wouldn't have despawned. The other one might have despawned, but that one wouldn't. So maybe it was pillagers actually. But yeah, they're gone. My whole breeding plans, my populating the village plan is gone. Which is sad. What's the thing to clear the chat? I'm gonna have to stare at that now. I'm Googling clear chat. Is it F3D? It is. Okay. But you can't have the chat open when you do it. All right, cool. Yeah, so that, and then I think I showed this over here. Man, look how fast these are going. Now that the, I don't know about that tip. But yeah, you can see here, archers. This is where maybe a kelp farm will happen under here. Although I think I might have changed my mind. This might be the tree farm now, actually. Because I was gonna maybe do a tree farm under the other one, but I think I'm gonna do bulk storage over there instead. I don't need a kelp farm for any reason. It was just something to stick there. Yeah, so there'll be like a barracks here. There'll be like a armory. So that'll be the armor toolsmith, blacksmiths, like that'll all be attached. That's where those villagers will go. This will be cartographers. This will be a library. You know what? Let's switch you to the other side. This is hard to read. Boop. Library. Obviously related to the enchanting. So I figure they'll be connected or something somehow. Like maybe we'll do a bridge. Well, we've got a bridge over there. We'll do something. These 2 buildings will be very close together. Yeah, cartographers are related in my brain, so they'll go over there. Yeah. So this will be like kind of like a market area. Like a university barracks situation. So then here you can see, I think I've showed this on stream. I can't remember. So this is basically like there used to be stone towers here, right? In the days of yore. And then this group of people came along and they sort of cleaned up some of the tumbly down stuff. That over there, like I tried to make it look like part of the wall had caved in and they've just like cleaned it up a little and built supports on it. But that's why there's all that cobble and it's sort of like built up against the wall. And so this, they like cleaned out the rubble because they needed to use it. But instead of like building stone on top of the old stone foundations, they've just built up wood towers on top, right? So that's kind of the vibe I'm going for, right? Like we found this ruined area and now we're making it our own, making it safe. I might put like plants up here, like a little planter area. I wonder if I should do a second level that wraps around. Because if this is like a guard tower, you might want a second level walkway that lets you, you know, get underneath or around or beside ships, you know what I mean? So maybe I should continue that around here. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I'll have to think about it. But then, yeah, so then there'll be fish market stalls here for fishermen. Because I figure it's kind of outside the walls, but closer to the water. So they might have a little fish market area. Maybe like a dock for them here that they can bring their fish catch in. So they don't have to like go all the way around. We'll see. And then, of course, out here is a lighthouse, but it's also the nether portal. I feel like they might need another lighthouse in that direction. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. That's kind of ugly. Maybe I need to do stuff with it. But that's what's happening. We got all this stuff. So I think underneath that over there, I'll show you. Boop, boop, boop. I meant to show, but like where I've moved the sheep over there, we'll do a sheep farm, we'll do a cow farm. I'll do a token pig, like pen area just to have all the farm animals, but I don't really do anything with pigs. But like the wool farm can be over there. I'll show you actually, I discovered, like I had a spot like over there, a couple hundred blocks to make a slime farm out of. And then I was looking at directions and stuff, and I realized my better F3, yeah, down there, bottom left, tells you if you're in a slime chunk. That mod does. So I realized I like walked out of my door and was like, I'm gonna go in this direction. I'm gonna go north on an adventure. And I started walking out the door up there and was like, I'm in a slime chunk? So I made a little slime chunk farm. Not even super, I mean, not super efficient even or anything. And I didn't dig a bunch of levels or anything. And like, look at, that means the hoppers are full too. Like, I'm never gonna need this much slime. And it's just a little guy. Look, I'll show you. Oh, I'm in survival. Hang on. You can tell I don't use this very often because I'm never good at it. So there's just this one little dude. And it's a couple levels. So this is, I was digging it out to make it really big. And then I was like, am I making this too complicated? So instead I just did, so there's one level here with these guys. I mean, it's not small, but they can fall down. It was so many trees. I had to make so many campfires. But it's just 2 levels. And they just hop over into the hole. And then if you can see, I also had to clear out, but like, look, it's just here. It was kind of a pain in the butt because you can see where it like bumped up against water that I had to like control and stuff. But once I had done that, it was, is that where I was like using to get up and down? I can't remember. I think it was. But like a lot of the caves around it are flooded, which made it easier to light stuff up. I did have to go on a spelunking expedition to light things up. But then, yeah, underneath each section, all of these are, he just bounces off this wall. Bounce. And then underneath each set of campfires, he just goes around all 4 sides. And then I set up hoppers here. Like, I didn't do a stop and unload station or anything. I just ran him over a line of hoppers that was kind of long, and he does it twice. He comes in and he bounces back and rolls over them again. So I can't imagine it doesn't drop most of the slime balls by the time it leaves, if not all of them. Like, I just can't picture it. So and yeah, that's so many slime balls. So many slime balls. So many. But then you can see, like, it's back into the, like, there's caves and stuff back here. Like, this is all part of the cave connection and whatnot. So in fact, I could probably, you know what? I'm gonna leave this here for later, because I'll want to make those slime blocks at some point. Like, at some point I'll just, I don't know, break the minecart or something, because I won't need, I can't imagine ever needing this much slime. Ever. Well, you can see, like, it's just, this stairway was already here. Like, if you go down here, this is where I was, like, deep diving down, and I think this is the first place I went caving. You know? Like, this is this area up here. Like, there's a whole extended cave stuff. Like, there's where you get into the lush caves and stuff. Like, this is where I died, I think, when I actually lost the hardcore version of the world. And, like, here's one of those flooded caves and stuff. Like, it was just right there. Super easy. So, and then I added stairs finally, because I was like, I don't want to hop down here now that I've got a slime farm. We're better than this. But yeah, that was the slime farm halfway. And then you can see behind the wall. So this is, I made it look like the wall had crumbled a bit so you could get back here. I really like that entrance. That's one of the first things I kind of pictured when I decided to build the wall, and I just think it turned out really nice. But then I added plants to this house, which is nice, so that it looks more established, which I think looks nice, more festive. And then I might expand this down. And again, we're right above the slime farm. So I might expand that down to give me some more chests here. But then I think what I'm going to do... Actually, let me go pop this over on our... Pop. I can't believe how fast those turned once I got them away from that block. The YouTuber I watched said it was great. And I was like, if you say... And it's one I trust. I was like, if you say so, but I don't know. I have my doubts. Although they specifically said for people who AFK, like, if you're going to AFK all night, this is helpful. I'm not someone who does that. So it may just be that it's not a helpful tip for my playstyle, which is fine. Oh, good job, buddy. I don't know why that... I wish that if you left copper... Like, I wish there was more to the copper aging mechanic. Like, I wish if you left it out in the rain or something, it would age faster. You know what I mean? Or, like, you could use water bottles to... Oh, I put away the... That sucks. No, I can't bear it. I'm jumping off and getting my axe. I put the axe away. I'm so sad that I lost that mending villager. Like, what a loss. Okay, we'll see if that gets us any more activity. And then we'll see. Because I think what I expect to see is that as these change, they start taking the blocks, touching them with them. But we'll see. Anyway, so then over here, we got this steps down there. And then this is sort of just a little section here that was like, oh, there used to be ground here, but it crumbled, so let's repair it in a meaningful way. And then, yeah, so sniffer, cow farm, pig, quote-unquote farm, sheep farm. This will be where we do, you can see Every once in a while I have an escapee as I go in and out of the sheep farm right now, and I just can't get them all back, so they wander. But this will be the wool farm. I've got cave entrances to cover. I need to get more stone over here and fix this spot. But then this is kind of where I can get access with a boat. Oh, look at those guys. Wait a minute, where's the other boat? Wait, what? There's 3 boats here. There were 4 guys. Where'd my other guy go? Bro, where's your friend? I haven't even been over here. What the heck? I don't know why I'm looking in the barrels like an allay might be in there. I lost an allay. I thought they'd be safe there. I don't usually get like trident wielders and stuff. What happened? I don't know. Anyway, that's how you can get down there. Well, I hope the allay is living a good life and not just dead somewhere. It was the boat with the chest in it. I'm so confused. Anyway, and then I've just got like a pile of decor up here. But then I thought, yeah, so I have an area on another server, the Millionaire SMP, that, which is a reference to Technoblade's Millionaires, not a I'm a millionaire and randomly play Minecraft on an SMP together. No, I have a dock storage area of like overflow there. That was really easy to direct people to when they were bringing me blocks or whatever. And it's basically like an under mountain storage area that looks like an opening in a dock, right? So then this I thought could be similar. I could... There's the block. Because this I covered over, right? So there's space here. And I could convert this into like a storage area. Because this would be plenty. And then this is where I could keep like tons and tons of logs, tons and tons of stone, tons and tons of all that stuff that you kind of get when you're trying to build stuff. So there could be like an opening here and then a bunch of storage. And then that way I could keep the little storage room, but then any like major overflow could go over here and I could just keep scads of it. And then I'll build like a little crane over here. I guess I could do the entrance on the front, but I think it might make more sense to have it here. Just for the fact that there's a thing to stand on there, but I could put another one. Like you could see it from over there maybe. Whack! I didn't mean to fall over, but you could put it like there. And then like a crane hanging over, and it would be like somebody could boat up and like bring the stuff and, you know, pop it in. Maybe we could do just a doorway here and then like a big opening here. I mean, actually, I think on the Millionaire SMP, it's at water level, so you can actually boat into it, like boat in, and then there's like storage behind. So I should actually do that. That would be great. Here's my other block. There it is. Whee. Let me out. Let me out. There we go. So that's the plans. And then I can do, again, I did this on the Millionaire SMP. But I can convert this to like coral reef, like bring over some stuff and make it look nicer maybe. Whee! Whee! Do it again. Whee! Or maybe I'll keep the gravel, but just kind of smooth it out. Like, get rid of these weird dirt blocks and this little patch. Just make it more uniform. And then get like a... what, conduit here? That would be nice. Just keep bad guys out of my water over here. Keep them from stealing my allays. I'm sad. I made it all the way over here, and then where'd he go? Did you guys witness a murder? If he lived, they all have blocks, so I would expect him to come find me? Because it's not like I've been wandering around. I've been here. So I think he must be dead. That stinks. I don't really want to listen to this flute anymore. Interesting. That was the same song that we started on that I don't know why I was playing again. You have to have more playable songs than just that based on my filter settings. Like, we cannot be back there that soon. It's only been 42 minutes. I don't remember hearing this song, so hopefully... Okay, and then over here we're gonna do bamboo and sugarcane farm. Then we're gonna have a little like glow lichen, glowberry, too tall flower farm, nethervine farm situation nestled in here. We're gonna do like a honey farm. Somewhere I have a sign for a farmhouse. I think it might be here. Farmhouse kind of over top of all of that. There's also a path this way that we can spruce up. And absolutely need to fix this platform because it is horrific, but this is a zombie farm. And you can see over there that tower is sitting on top of a skeleton farm that we need to like enhance. Because right now you have to like swim across and go up into a cave on the bottom and head down. So just things to make it look nicer. More intentional. You can see the light in that crack over there. That's where you get to the drop down to the skeleton farm. So. And then here's what else is on my board. So underground pathways. So like an underground way to get to the skeleton and zombie spawners because they're very close. Then I'm gonna make this an island. If you look, so if you look, this is very nearly an island. A big island. Does it load stuff when I'm in spectator? So like this is an island. Oop, I didn't like that. Let's load this area in. Trying to show stuff. There we go. Okay. See, this is like surrounded by water. There's like one spot that it's not. Let me find. Whee. Oh. I hit a hotkey for something that crashed my game. Oops. My free cam mod is crashing my game right now. And I thought there was like a hotkey to switch your game mode. I was trying to find it instead of having to type it. But I crashed the game. The good news is A, flamenco guitar, but B, I haven't noticed any motion capture stuff. So that's exciting. Whoop. My FPS didn't like that. The frames. Oh, that's awful. Everybody close your eyes. Oh no, I have to do the open to LAN again. We gotta load the world in. Ooh, rough. All right, where was I showing you? Okay, so yeah, here you can see surrounded by water, right? And it's a river, but it's an island. Like, look how bright and happy this spot is. Let me sleep really quick so that it stops raining. I'm not gonna hit any more hotkeys that I don't know about. I can't type. Ah, ooh, okay. Gotta adjust my seat. There we go. Okay, better. Whee! So then this area is where it doesn't end up being an island, I think. Okay, so the water curves around here. Let's reset to spectator real quick. Or survival, I mean. Load things in. Okay. Yeah, so see, this is where, like, this is pretty small, right? So, like, I could lop it off. Like, that's doable. Like, just connect the river to the ocean there, right? And then this would be, I think it just keeps going in this way. I don't think, unless it, I don't know that maybe it's still an island, but like, I think this is just, let's find out. Okay, okay. We still got, okay. I mean, is the reason I'm not on an island this thing? Also, we are so close to a mansion. Like, why? That's so close to spawn to a mansion. I think there's a settings where you like load terrain when you're in spectator. Or am I making that up? Like, does this come over? Oh, maybe? Maybe we are on an island. It's just bigger than I thought. Because I was really thinking we were not on an island. But how fun would it be to like take over this entire island? If it is one. Like, that's what I was thinking. If I lopped that section off, I could just take over the whole place. Okay. So we just need this to connect. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. We're getting super cheaty now, but like, that's cool. Okay, anyway. Do you connect? Like, this is the right direction. Okay. I think it does. Wait. Yeah. Okay, so are we on an island? What do we decide? If we take out that... so I guess if we take out that fort, that mansion that's like spanning a river, we are an island, just a bigger island than I thought. So anyway, I could just like take over the island, and that would be cool. And by take over, I just mean like put some paths through some of the forests and stuff, and like do a little sprucing up and things, so that I kind of put a stamp on the whole place. Like this would be the main area, but we could have a couple little villages sprinkled about, and like maybe like a hermit hut out there somewhere. That could be really fun. Like, it wouldn't have to be as tightly packed as here, obviously, I think, but I think that could be really fun for this area. And then there are other areas that I want to connect. Like there's a huge cavern over like a couple hundred blocks that way where we could do like a triple spider spawner farm and like a cavern village type thing. And that's part of like the underground pathways, is like to get over there. I actually think the cave system goes that far because I've gotten back from there accidentally. I was like, wait a minute, I'm in this cave. So if I can do it on purpose and then like build a path, that could be really fun. And then yeah, underground path to the grinders we talked about. I need to get villagers back, which sucks. Then wood farm underneath, like one with TNT, actually, like underneath here. Would be pretty cool. I've never made one, but I would like to try. And I've seen some that are fairly compact, which is another reason to get the, what is that? Creeper farm going. And like that's a creeper farm, but we could have water towers in a couple places. Like there could be one over here too. That's also like a same design creeper farm. And then we could, like, no matter where we're working, we could have one kind of loaded in. Then a wood hunt. I don't have all the wood varieties, so we could go on an adventure to find all the wood types. Then I think I want to do a logging camp over behind the animals, which is kind of part of the, you know, taking over the island thing. Like there's a bunch of trees over there, so we could do like a little logging camp. Storage system is that storage guy over there. Obviously we need to go to the end and then get all the flower types so that I could get the Too Tall flower farm going. And then yeah, raid farm. We did the creeper farm. Hooray. Just all the types of farms I want to try. That's the spider farm that would be over there with the 3 spawners, so it would be cave spiders. Yeah, that's kind of the to-do list over here. These are all like future farms that I want to try, but I don't have like specific plans for them. Aside from this one, I know where it can go. I've never done a raid farm, but I've seen some, like not the crazy ones that are over the ocean, but I've seen some that seem pretty easy. Because you make them on land with like a circle and you drop them down a hole, and that seems like a thing that I could maybe do. I don't know where, but somewhere. This would be nether, obviously. This would be in the end. So like these are not anytime super soon. Although I do know where a fortress is in the nether, so I could do a blaze farm. I don't really need one at the moment, but it might be good for XP, I guess. But I think so with this one, right? So as soon as I have like serious XP needs, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so there's that guy. Then I went through and added chests to the bottom of these because I was starting to get some overflow. Why did I got iron nuggets? Oh, I probably made some. What are they called? Lanterns. Woo, that was painful. 3 arrows randomly. I think I was putting all these, yeah, in here. Let's go get it, because, like, I have enough for brewing and stuff. Oh, that's one thing I didn't really... I think there's a brew... Yeah, I think I had plans for a brewing hut over here. Yeah. I thought it might be fun to have it be, like, a rickety wooden house that, like, hangs out over the water with, like, buckets and stuff that, like, dip into the ocean for no reason. Just that I think it'd be cool. What if I go plonk? How do you like that? It looks funny. I think that could be. So this is kind of like the cerebral magic zone, right? Like enchanting, library, cartographers, potions, like the magic area within soldiers over there. Yeah, that's how things are shaping up. These guys can eventually get moved into the honey farm, which I think will be like a greenhouse apiary design. I think that'll look nice. And I'll probably move the allay in there as well. Just because that would be a nice place for them. I really thought they'd be safe in those boats. I'm sad to find out that I was incorrect. So yeah, we've got farms cooking. We've got all kinds of stuff. You could also like clear cut a little bit somewhere on the island that was sort of flat-ish and like just plant some fields there like it's a farming zone. Like there's some cool stuff we could do. And then we want to do some like docks on the riverside. Once we get everything connected up, it'll be nice. And start exploring the waterways and stuff. But then I kind of want to do like settlements all over in different places. Like I'd like to do a jungle settlement with like tree houses and stuff. But the idea is that you can get everywhere by either a boat or a path. And that'll be cool. So this will be a kingdom, I guess. Like a seafaring island, but like non-tropical island kingdom. We can have like a jungle kingdom. We can have cave dwelling kingdom over that way. I think it'll be fun. So yeah, we've had some improvements. And I don't know if I want to do the whole, like maybe several of the places will be like, I mean, we could do like an overarching theme of like very, very post-apocalyptic, right? Like these folks are building on the ruins of a former civilization, right? We could do that in a lot of places, maybe. And then like maybe there's one or two places that survived intact. So like maybe the underground city, or like maybe we have somewhere that survived intact and it's super old looking. Like they're all going to be super kind of old because we're thinking post-apocalypse, like way far back. Like maybe the underground cave city. Hey D, how's it going? I'm just planning what I want to do with this world. Because I'm building this area like on top of the ruins of an older city. Like you can see over there on the towers, there's like a stone base. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate headaches. We're just vibing here because I was troubleshooting some issues with my motion capture and I want to make sure it had worked. So far, no problems. So I think we're doing good. But see how those towers got built on rock? But they're wood, like new wood on top? So that's kind of what's happening here, right? Like there was this harbor city of some kind, or maybe not even a city. I kind of like the idea that it was some super rich person and it was their private harbor, because it isn't that big. So maybe I'll do like ruins of a big house up there or something, and like it was destroyed in the apocalypse, and then these people came in and were like, wow, you don't need this much space for one person, let's build a little town on top of it, and they take over this whole island. And you can see like the ruins of things. See, like, right? So that's one place that kind of took. So yeah, I think maybe up there on the top, I'll do the ruins of a big house. That would be cool. Right? And then like maybe. No. Why are you? Hang on. We're gonna time that out. Actually, no, we're just gonna ban because that is not a thing that I want in my chat. Okay, anyway. Okay, go away now. Hey. Hello, I'm just trying to figure out my chat. Can you not? How do I? There it is. Okay, got it. Okay. The viewport I was using, like the X to X out of the thing I used to ban them, was not visible, so I couldn't figure out how to get it off my screen. But I found it. Anyway, so then over there, you were there when I found those like triple spider spawners in that like hanging whatever area, and we were like, ooh, let's build a city here. So maybe the folks that built the underground city is newer because it's after the apocalypse, they moved underground and built this like bustling city. And maybe it's been hundreds and hundreds of years ago, so it's like a really nice city, but it's newer than like these ruins. And then maybe somewhere in the world we can find somewhere that I build a place that maybe survived, right? Like, so it isn't ruined, or it has ruins that have been repaired appropriately, like holes in the wall that have then been patched correctly. But that gives me an opportunity to do some fun stuff, like ruined builds, or like how did this area with these people survive or change because of what happened in the world. I think that could be fun. So I can find a bunch of different places to like do some different styles of this, right? Where things used to be one thing and now they're another. I like that idea. And yeah, we'll find somewhere in a jungle to build a treehouse city and all kinds of things. Otherwise, did you watch Exumavoid's episode where he talked about a brick of copper actually being better if you're an AFKer, like aging things faster? I'm trying to see if it's true. Like that's what this is, because I'm just hanging around building stuff. But so far, like that had not aged at all. And then finally we got this, and I like pulled off a couple blocks and aged them apart like 15 minutes ago, and they're already changing colors. So I don't know if I believe it or not. But I have a slime farm. Look, I just discovered the other day that my better F3, look at the bottom left there. It tells you if you're in a slime chunk, and this is a slime chunk. Like I was about to go on an adventure and I popped it up to be like, okay, that's north, so I want to go this way. And then I was like, wait, I'm in a slime chunk? I didn't even know that was a thing. So I made a slime farm down there. Yeah, I'm not having much luck with it, but I'm also not AFKing. So I don't know. We'll see. Well, like, look at this. Made a little slime farm. And it's super effective. Like, I'm never gonna need this much slime. Look at that. Look at... This was like 40 something and these weren't there. Yeah, he said like overnight. So it would mean like 8 hours or so of AFKing. And I might have been too far away when I was building my creeper farm. So, like, look. Oh. Like, that's so much. It's like almost 2 more stacks than when I looked 5 seconds ago. That's insane. I'm never gonna need that much slime. So anyway, slime's covered. Counted for. I'm gonna try to do a wood farm, like an explodey one. I think I'm gonna try to put it underneath that section there. I also got a moss farm. Look at this bad boy. I need to figure out what the building around it's gonna look like. I kind of built it too close to this one. Like, this is gonna have to be on the outside. Yeah, I feel that. I really like early game Minecraft. Yeah, it's great. And then like in here, I've got, oh, I can't get it from in here. That sucks. I can transfer stuff I don't need here. It'll turn into bone meal and go in here. This one's just sitting over a hopper, so it's not as laggy, but then I can just pop it right in there. So, doing stuff. We got the lava farm in this brick and granite situation. I don't remember what his is that the one that you've got out on the redstone island in the whichever one? I want new song. I don't think I like this one. I see so many people use brick and granite, and I love it when they do it. Well, that is so many. I mean, I guess technically this one has 4, but they're so tiny. Like the space in the middle that's for moss is like a 3x3. So, and when I do it, it looks not good. Like this looks bad. But other people do it and I'm like, it's a miracle. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I love everything about it. And I do it and I'm like, what is this trash? So I don't know. This building obviously isn't finished. I can't figure out what direction to take it as it goes up and stuff. So that's so wild. But we've sorted out the fuel problem. I still don't have an iron farm. I was saying before you got here, I had a mending villager who I healed from a zombie state. And then I had just found another zombie villager and healed him. And they were living out back of this. And they're gone. I don't know what got them. One of them I traded with, so if a zombie got him, he should have been zombified again, like, and not despawned. So I think pillagers maybe, but they're gone. So I have to go find more villagers before I can do an iron farm. I should have bred them and like put them in a hole or something, but I thought they'd be safe. I was sleeping so much. I was right here. I think it probably happened while I was building the slime farm because I was not paying attention to the day and night cycle. I know one slime farm, or no, one iron farm that I can build from memory. And it's always enough for me. It doesn't even need a zombie. I just put people in it. It only works during the day. Yeah, it's just that little tower. So I'll build a tower here and it'll be like a gatehouse up to the cave area. think actually that's where I died when I lost this as my hardcore one. But yeah, up here's where we could do the ruins of that big like manor house or something. Cause it gets tall and then flat-ish. Not super flat, but be interesting. It was cute. It was super productive as well. I just don't want to wrangle a zombie. I probably could. It wouldn't be that hard, but I just don't want to. So I just build the one that looks like a tower. You want creeper farm? It's tiny. Just give up and wander off, my guy. You! How? Where? I didn't mean to click on the spider. I've clicked on the spider and now we're looking at the spider eye. I don't know how to get out of this. If I go into creative, will I pop out? I will. Great. Hey, buddy. Bye. How though? Where did this guy spawn? He shouldn't. They need a 3x3, right? Where did you come from? I hate you. They have to be so big, and when I'm building something small like this that's going to be not efficient at all, and I'm just relying on my proximity to it for long stretches of time to like get me what I need, I like to make them a little more specific so that the mob cap doesn't fill up with things I don't want. This is my cheating world. I like change modes to look around and things. Because it used to be a hardcore and I lost it. You know, you've been here. So periodically it'll spawn like a spider or... actually, spider, that's the first time I've seen that. Spider, zombie, or skeleton, and I can't figure out where it's doing it. Because it should not be able to. But this is what I did yesterday. I decorated this like crevice that I had built the receiving area of. See? Why? How? Where? I don't understand. How did a skeleton get in there? Can they spawn on the sign blocks? That's the only thing I can think. Maybe that's where the spider spawns as well, but how did it get up there then? It would have had to fight the water. Like, see, I've got all these. I'm so confused. I don't know where that's happening. But regardless, it is teeny tiny. And it's supposed to look like a water tower. Actually, I don't love it, the look of it right now. I need to, like, do something here and, like, maybe arch at the bottom, too. I don't know. It's not cute right now. It's not terrible, but it's not good. Like, I tried on this side to see if, like, texturing would help, and it kind of did. I think I need to do more. And I also need to do stuff to, like, get these torches off, because this is spawnable. Like, maybe I need to not have this be flat? Like, maybe the middle view, I could pop out one row again so it looks more circular. I don't know. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And I've hidden it behind trees. But I was just saying, it didn't take too long, so I could do this one, and then maybe I could do a second one over there, maybe a third one over there, and between the three of them, like, one will be loaded more often depending on where I'm working, and then I can... So yeah, like, not super efficient. I just built this yesterday. But it is better than the one that I was using on the realm in the jungle base, because that one was not doing anything. I redid it like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times to get any stuff out of it. And then it got it up to like this speed, maybe. So that was a fun base. I think you suggested it, but I think I'm gonna find a place on this world to like build a whole city. Because there are things about it that I really liked. Like, I really loved having all the farms on that second level, like, just in trees. But I liked the inside of the storage area, but I didn't like the outside of the storage area. So I would like to be more strategic about what some of that stuff looks like from the outside. But yeah, that's one of the things I want to build. Oh, let's go grab a red mushroom while I'm out and about. There's got to be one over here because we don't have one to put in the farm. And we've got enough brown mushrooms to kind of cover us if we need to cure more villagers. That's the other thing. I need to stop sleeping so I can get some zombie villagers, I guess. This, I've been sleeping a lot, so maybe that's why. But this world is not as giving with the zombie villagers as the Millionaire SMP has been. Let's light this up. There we go. There we go. I put a highlight up on my YouTube channel. It's actually up on this one as well. I saved the highlight on here of me getting yeeted by a chicken yesterday in the horror Minecraft game with Poe. Because it was pretty funny. Because in that mod, the passive mobs fight back if you hit them, and I accidentally hit a chicken while I was throwing eggs, and it like got out of the gate of the pen and like came after me. Do I have to chop one of these down, or I thought mushrooms, little mushrooms grew underneath in these areas. Do they not? Do I have to like break one of the red mushrooms? What's going on in here? Not mushrooms. Ah. But it's really funny because when I got killed, I realized that I had not set my spawn, and it was dark in a horror mod, and I was just naked at spawn, and it was real bad. Okay, I would like to leave. So, oh, did not help at all. He was like standing above me watching, and I was like, you could help. And he was like, I don't want them mad at me. I'm like, bro, all you had to do was drop a lava bucket on them and I could have been saved and I wouldn't have been mad at you. Big baby. I was like running in circles around the chicken pen, and like I wasn't narrating what I was doing, but I was like looking for blocks on my hotbar to tower up. I was trying to like run out of the door, only it was an iron door with a button, and so when I hit it, it took so long to open it, the chickens got me, and they had crazy knockback, so they would just whack me away from the door. It was really brutal. I was very sad. Ooh, this is a good one. Let's break this and see if we get a mushroom. We already got a mushroom. Great. So I'll break the rest with Silk Touch. Yay. I'm gonna get murdered because it is dark. We gotta get home. Quick. Quick. Oh, nope, too long. See if we can get any. I need some mobs with what are they called? The Nautilus shells. I almost have enough for a conduit. That's the other thing I want gunpowder for, so that I can. Anybody have a Nautilus shell? Nautilus shells? Oh, we got trident. I mean, you probably don't want my job tomorrow. It's gonna be rough. I got a ton of documentation to write and test cases and stuff that are due by the end of the day, and it's gonna be like really unfortunate. Like, I worked until 11 o'clock on Friday. I wish they used the fishing rod. That's one thing about the horror mod. Zombies spawn with fishing rods in that, and they try to fish you. Was that a... Oh, you're just a regular zombie. These guys just whack you with it. Oh, I gotta not drown. I didn't see anybody with a hello. You alright? The other thing about that horror mod is that, like, the tracking, like the mob awareness of you is crazy. Like, that creeper over there in that mod would be like, I see you, and would like beeline over to murder me. It's a very scary mod. Somewhere. There it is. Boop. Boop. Ground's head. Okay. And there's a mod as well in the mod pack where, like, Herobrine appears creepily and stares at you fairly frequently. We just discovered yesterday that he also puts sign, or at least we think it was him, puts signs down because we were running around in a courtyard of our base, and all of a sudden there was a sign that was just there that said, "I'm watching," and I was like, "Did you put this here?" Poe was like, "No." I'm like, what the heck? I hate that. Why? It's so creepy. So we're playing that one cold so that, ooh. I don't want to do any of that. That sounds terrible. When I worked at a bank, I used to like go into math classrooms once a year to teach them like simple interest and like balancing a checkbook and stuff like that. And I have never been more tired in my life than I was after those days. Ever. Ever. And I like went in and bribed them with candy to like pay attention. And I was interesting because I was new. Like yeah. I don't want to do any of that. I know you do. And I'm very impressed by it because I understand how difficult teaching is. It's exhausting. I am not equipped or cut out for it. Boop. Boop. It's exhausting. Yeah. I remember learning phonics. Like, it seemed, even to me, who like enjoyed most school at that age and like reading and stuff, it seemed pretty arbitrary. That's good. A week-long break will be good. Ooh, I jump. You can do it then. You will make it. I believe in you. What do I want to do now? I've mostly just bopped around giving a tour of my base because I was checking on my motion capture. And now that that is confirmed working, I don't know what I want to do. We got the mushroom. We put it in the farm, quote unquote farm. We'll improve that farm. I lost an allay, I've discovered, and I don't know how. So there was a third boat with a chest that had an allay in it over there. And now I just have 3 allays and I'm missing a boat. I have no idea why. We've made decisions about what the world's gonna be like. I'm gonna make over here, if you remember my millionaire SMP base that has that like dock storage area off the water, like for overflow stuff. I'm gonna make that over here, only bigger, because this is hollow. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. And then all of my like tons and tons of stone can move, and then I'll have more room in the storage over there. Where's your friend? I don't understand. He's gotta be dead. He was also holding dirt. If he wasn't dead, he would come find me. Poor buddy. I'm having trouble adjusting from the horror mod because in the horror mod, if I smacked one of these guys, all the rest of them would try to murder me. These guys don't do that. Beep. Cool. Well, I think I can safely say that I fixed the issues with my motion capture on my model. And now I'm shiny. My shiny, shiny model. You can see I've got like light reflecting off of me. Because Poe found a shader that he couldn't use on his model but wanted to play with, so I put it on mine. Now I look like I have an actual physical form, and it's very exciting. I feel like, I don't know, I feel less expressive with this, but I think it might be in my head. I also discovered a way, you don't care, but I think my default expression was like off, or like I feel like my eyes are more awake now because I found that today and fixed it. I've just been messing around basically. But now I am hungry. And I think we have tested what I wanted to test. So I think I'm gonna log off and have food. And then I've gotta get ready for a meeting tomorrow. I'm doing, this year's a big birthday for me. And that's not, it's only kind of why I'm doing stuff, but I'm doing like work on my health and work on my finances and all kinds of stuff. And I have a meeting tomorrow with a financial coach to go over all my spending from the last 3 months. And so I have to fill that out in a spreadsheet tonight. And I'm putting it off because I just am lazy and don't want to do it. But I should probably take care of that. And then when it's all over, I'm going to write a will and have a lawyer look at it. Because I'm doing not fun things at the beginning of this year. So there you have it. Everybody do good this week, even if it's not fun things. And then we'll feel better next weekend because the not fun things will be behind us. That's what we're going to do. So, all right. Thanks for hopping in. If you joined, listening to me blabber on about my base while I checked to make sure that I'd fixed my motion tracking issues, which we did. Hooray! Which is exciting because that means I don't need to buy a new phone for that, and maybe I can buy the Leap Motion controller, which would give me hand tracking, and then I could wave my hands around and everyone would see. And that would be fun because my hands look cool. You just hardly ever see them. All right, everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good luck this week. And we'll hang out hopefully next weekend. I'll see if Poe wants to play the horror game again on Saturday, or maybe we'll play an escape room game or something. I've got one that I want him to play with me, so we'll see what I can con him into. And if not, I'll just hang out and vibe. All right, bye everybody.